Hey, this is Pierre from NotionForms. In this video, I will show you how you can use the URL prefill with your Notion forms to know the source of your submission, for example. This feature is super useful to know where people come from to fill out your form. So let's say you have a contact form that you want to share on several social media platforms, let's say Facebook and Twitter. You can, within your Notion forms, have set this feature up to know if a user came from Facebook or from Twitter after you posted the link to your form. To do so, I'm going to take one of the forms I already created, the contact Notion form, where we ask people about their name, their email, and their phone number. So here's my form where I've hidden one field, the source field, which if I go back to my Notion database here, I have four columns where the name, the email, the phone, and the source, where I'm going to store the information of where the user is coming from. So to do so, here I'm done editing my form. I have the three questions I want to ask my user. I'm going to save the changes and go back to the home page of the form. And here, in the different call to actions you have the URL form prefill. And so here, by clicking on it, there's a little explainer on how it works. But here, let's say I want to say that a user comes from Facebook. So here in the source, which is a hidden field in my form, I'm just going to type Facebook here, and I'm going to generate the pre-filled URL. This Notion form is going to give me a link to the same form where, as you can see, there's a parameter added to the URL after the question mark. And then here there is a equal Facebook. So I'm going to copy this field and I'm going to test the form from a new page. So I'm going to input my name. So just going to put some random information and a phone number. And submit. So now I've submitted the information, and here in the URL, here I can see, if I select the end of it, I can see that there's my equal Facebook. If I go back to my database, I can see that there's a new record with Alex at Gmail, and the source, which is Facebook. So now let's say I want to create another link for my Twitter post. So what I'm going to do is to go to that same URL form prefill. In the source, say I want Twitter, and I'm going to generate that URL. And here I can copy and in a new page, paste it to test if my URL prefill works and if I collect the source of my Notion form submission. So here, let's do another one. And a phone number. I'm going to submit. And then I'm going to go to my Notion database here, and I can see that my latest submission, test@gmail.com, with the source Twitter. So this is how you use pre-filled URLs in Notion forms to know where people come from, or a bunch of other use cases that you can use this feature for.